Howdy my peeps and welcome. Today I'm going to be drawing my Spidersona, but before we get into the video, I would like to give a shout out to Luna Yin, who is the comment of the week. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like reading y'all's comments, and if you would like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment on any video. I also have a Patreon, links are in the description. But yeah, Spidersona. I did a few sketches. This was the first one I did. Or first group of sketches, I guess. Very basic. It's very plain. But today I did these sketches here. I use this as like a warm-up. I'm Muslim, so I don't want I don't want to draw my character wearing like a skin-tight suit. I need a little something, and I got the idea of the skirt bit from Spider UK. So this was the first idea that I had, but like I said, it's very plain. I like this idea of like a wrap skirt a little bit more, and also chunky Converse. I was gonna draw these Nike, what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. It's like one of my favorite pairs of shoes that I own. But I recently got like some Converse with like the really chunky heel. They're called platforms. But I thought it would be a fun idea to draw that instead, and to draw like some fuzzy socks, because I do like a fuzzy sock moment. The only thing that I'm not really sure what I want to do, I'm not sure what to do with, is like a head covering, even though the mask is kind of a head covering. But if I were to pull my mask up, I couldn't like take my mask off, is what I'm trying to say. However, I could just not take it all the way off. It could be like attached to like the neck part. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, so this is the basic idea that I have. This is the idea I had for the mask design, if I can get it in frame. The tripod's in the way, so I can't get it all the way there, but yeah, like a little eyeliner moment with a little star. So yeah, and I'm not sure what colors I want to use just yet. I have a general idea though. I like baby blue and light pink, so I'm thinking either going with those colors or doing like a red and white situation, because I'm in the Nation of Islam and our flag is red and white. So I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, I'm going to be using my iPad today. I have the iPad 9th generation, I think, with just the standard pencil. But yeah, I'm just going to do the basis, like draw the, I guess, the base of the character first before I start any of like the costume design stuff. So before we get into talking about the actual subject of the video, I would like to mention that I got a new microphone, so I would really appreciate it if you let me know how it sounds. I actually almost boxed this bad boy up and sent it back because I thought it didn't sound nice, but turns out I just needed to adjust my settings. Oopsie. But anyways, on the actual drawing itself, I noticed a lot of artists were drawing a lot of like expressions and things for their Spidersona, so I was like, you know what, I think I want to do that too, to kind of fill out the page a little bit more instead of just having one thing on the page, like just the full body thing. However, the only thing that I wish I had have done more of is like expressions with the actual mask on, because I just drew my face a bunch of times. I did one. It's going to be the one in the bottom right. Not right. I don't know my directions. Bottom left corner. That one. Right now it's a face, but later I'm going to change it to the mask design. But I feel like I could have done that a little bit more, because I don't think this isn't about drawing my face over and over. It's about drawing the costume more so than it is just about drawing myself. So I would, if I did this again, I would definitely just draw the mask a lot more instead of just my face. Alrighty, so I have my basic sketch here. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Now I'm just going to, I think, expand on this design a little more. The only thing that I'm not completely pleased with is how I'm not even showing it. I'm not completely satisfied with how I drew the little spider. So I think I'm gonna look up some references of how other spider people's spider is on their chest. And I'm definitely gonna try to draw these lines of the webs a lot better on here. So that's where we are now. I'm gonna look up the references first because I have no idea what I'm doing. Pinterest is my friend right now. See, this is very interesting. He doesn't even have a lot of the webs. He has the webs on his mask and on his arm, but like on his midsection, you don't really. Not that you don't really. They're not there. That's an interesting thing. We'll see. I could do like webs on the skirt bit, but no webs elsewhere. I don't know. Also a thing I could do is do like a really cartoony, cutesy spider. Because I really like a lot of cute things. I really don't like spiders. Interestingly enough. So I could play around with that idea. Because it doesn't have to be like a super cool looking spider. And like even Pintrest spider. I think his spider looks really cool, but it's not like some of the other spiders. I just want something, I want it to be unique. I've seen so many unique spider people, or what do you call these again? I completely forgot. Spidersonas? I can't remember. I've seen like a bunch of interesting ones on TikTok and stuff, so I really want to make the one that I designed stand out, and I want it to be very unique to me. Oh, that's cute. The little paw on his feet. Can you see it? They're wrong for that. The memes, they are incredible. Well, some of them are incredible. Some of them scare me. I'm not even gonna lie. See, if I was one of the girlies that wore long acrylic nails, I would definitely give my Spidersona like some claws or something. This is really cute. Oh my gosh, I was gonna name mine Star Spider. Well, that was like my working title. My working title for it. And this spider's named Star Spinner. It's not exactly the same, but it's close. I do understand that I'm probably not gonna be able to come up with the most unique name, especially since so many people have made so many Spidersonas, so I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. It's somewhat similar to Miles's first spider on his suit, I think. Let me pull it up. Except I don't want it to actually be graffiti because I'm not into graffiti at all, but like the chunky rounded legs, I'm thinking of doing something like that. So yeah. I guess I should probably have a little, I'll have that under. I might change this later. Oops. But have a little version of the emblem on the side so you can clearly see it. Very rough version of what I want it to look like, but I think the general idea is certainly there. So we're just going to build off of that. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the basis of the outfit now. Should probably get a smaller brush because I do want this that I'm drawing now to be the final liner. I don't want to have to do it several times. I said that I was going to get a smaller brush, but I ended up just using the same one. I was just a little more deliberate with my line work than I was initially. And I also decided later on to keep the base sketch behind, like set to like, what did I set it to, like multiply or something, and I lowered the opacity so you can kind of see it in the finished drawing. I did that to kind of give a nod to the art style of Spider-Verse, because I like that. I like how, which just, I like so many things about the movies, but I like how it looks like someone, like if you pause a frame or just like grab a frame from it, it looks like something someone drew, and I think that's really cool. And I used to save, not really save, but like kind of show the original sketch a little bit in some of my older drawings, but I stopped doing it. But every now and then I'll do it again, and I thought this was like the perfect opportunity to kind of show that off a bit. I just like tweaked a couple of things, like erased a few extra lines. Like there's a line, not a line, but there's like an ear on this particular mask here, and I don't need that, so I erased that later in the sketch. But yeah, I basically just took that second sketch that I showed earlier in my sketchbook, and I used that as the basis for the finished thing. I really like the wrap skirt idea. I think it's really cute. If I were to change anything, I think I would change like how the wrap, like where the wrap skirt is tied. I would put like, make the strings a little longer so that it actually ties on the other side, so that you can see the web design that I'm going to put on the skirt later. I also really like the mask design. I like that it's such that it's, you could just pull it back and still, and like wear it like a hijab, instead of taking it off completely or wearing an extra layer on like over the mask. I love Spider UK's design, love it, but I didn't want to do the same exact thing. I also thought about drawing like a head wrap the way I normally wear it, but I felt that would be a little too much. Plus, practically, like I don't think that would be wise, because just like if I'm at work or something, my head wrap may, like, it's at risk of falling down, so like it would not be ideal for like swinging around and stuff. So that was like my thought process behind that, and why I ended up not even sketching that idea out. Also in that first sketch, I drew my hair out, and I didn't really explore ideas for head coverings. Part of me wasn't sure if I was gonna share it or like do a final thing, so I thought it wasn't, I didn't put too much thought about it into it, and I was like, it doesn't matter. However, in this finished version, I did end up drawing my hair out in some of it, because I just like drawing hair and I just can't help myself sometimes. Okay, so done the basic outlines of everything. I did decide to go with the platform Converse. So now I just have to get into the nitty-gritty of designing the outfit. So what I'm thinking, I kind of want to do like a pink thing on the side here, like in there. Which then begs the question, what would the rest of the suit be colored? But then remember I was talking about that light blue thing, so could do, that's not the proper color. I could do white, but then I think that might be too close to Gwen's suit if I did like a white and pink. Unless I did a dark blue and a light pink. It's really dark. Maybe that. I never do this type of planning out colors and stuff, I just go in, but I wanna make sure I get this right. It can be... this pattern. For the mask, I want to do like this eyeliner thing with brows. So that's what I'm thinking. Actually, the skirt looks like it's a little too loud, I think. I could choose a lighter blue. These pink lines could continue on the skirt if I wanted. That. Or maybe just on the side. I think I like that a little bit better. Or, since it's a wrap skirt, it could go like this. Or maybe not. Or maybe. I think I like that. I think I like that. But then the question is what color? Converse. Maybe pink. Then I gotta choose the color for the socks. I'm thinking maybe a lighter blue. I think that's fun. I like that. I think this is what I'm going with. Leading up to actually working on this, the colors were something that I was like not really stressing about, but like I had some concerns because I just wasn't sure what color palette I wanted to go with. As you see, I did end up going with the blue and pink, not light blue like I thought. I felt like the light blue and the light pink didn't, I mean, even though those two colors do look good together, I think they just didn't work as well as I thought they would for the suit. And I also, as you no doubt see, didn't go with the red and white idea either. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a spider person in the movie that had red and white. I think it was like a Mary Jane. Is that her name? I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I swear I've watched the movies. Anyways, I haven't read the comics, so I'm not even gonna hold you, fam. I have not read a single Spider-Man comic. Oops. But anyways, Mary J. Is that her name? I should stop while I'm not ahead. But I think her spider person is the one with the red and white suit, if I recall correctly. So I decided not to do that either. And I really like the colors I ended up picking, and just the way I like where I place those colors. I just think it looks really nice. And it's because like technically pink is like red, so I'm sort of still using not really. That's a stretch. But anyways, for the webbing on the suit, I used like the stabilizer thing in the brush settings. I don't really use those settings at all. But I was like, I really want my lines to look crispy. And in my sketchbook and in the little mock-up, the webbing looked atrocious, in my opinion. In my opinion, it looked atrocious. And so I was like, I want it to look somewhat decent, and I just remembered that stabilizing the lines is a thing, and that was the way to go. That was very helpful. Okay, so my battery's about to die, so on my camera, so this is where I am so far. I'm not really sure about these webs on the pants. I may just switch it so it's just on the pink patch. Switching to my phone because my battery on my camera died. But this is what it's looking like. I really like it so far. I also still have to add the mask details and maybe some shading and stuff, but that's where we are right now. But while my camera battery is charging. I'm gonna take a break because I've been drawing for a minute. Okay, so it's the next day. I'm actually really tired. I went to work today and I rearranged part of my room, so I'm quite tired, but I promised myself I would finish this today. So I did decide to get rid of the extra webbing on this part of her legs. I'm just going to put it on the pink part, and I may do some shading. Then I have to do the mask. I'm going to go with this mask design, so that's where we are. So once I started working again, I decided to finish the webbing on the body first. Did not like the webbing on the pink parts of the legs. I thought that looked kind of weird, so I got rid of that, and I'm glad I did, because it wasn't cute. And I also just played around with some different webbing on the torso to make sure I liked how things were looking. That's one thing I really enjoyed about this, really experimenting with a bunch of different designs, because I normally don't do that. I pick one thing and I commit till the end. But onto the mask. The webbing on the mask was something that I had some concerns about. And I had a lot of concerns. It was just like, how do I make this mask design unique? That's how I kind of came up with the idea with the brows and the little stars. My brother, I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, I think one of my defining features on my face is, or rather are, my brows. So I was like, that's like a way that I can kind of make it unique to me. And since I wanted this character to be named Star Spider, the name stuck. I decided to put a star in the center of the face where the webbing kind of converges in the center. And I think that's a really cute idea. Oh my gosh, praise be to the Lord. Glad I thought of it. I think it's really cute. About this particular mask that I'm showing here, I wish I had drawn the eyes a lot larger. I was like, how do I show expressions with the mask? And I completely forgot how it was done in Spider-Verse. Like, the entire eye part doesn't get smaller if the character is squinting their eyes. It's like just a little part of it in the center, like the white part. Gets smaller and the rest of it stays the same size. And I completely forgot that that's a thing, so I didn't do that. Oopsie. If I decide to draw this design some more, I'm definitely gonna do that a lot better. After I got the suit designs down, I just had to color, or rather shade, everything. Ew. Sometimes I enjoy this process, sometimes I really don't like it. Lately I've been doing this like pink, blue, yellow thing I saw on Pinterest to make my skin tones and stuff look a little more interesting and less flat. And I think it's really helpful. So if you're like, oh my gosh, all my faces and the coloring is doing that really helps. Yeah, just like putting the pink where the blush is, yellow where the highlights are, and blue where the shadows are. It's just really, really neat, really helpful. But at this point I was pretty much done. I was just adding highlights and adding shading, which was like I said, the most boring part about the whole thing, but it's necessary in my opinion. Here is the finished illustration. Sorry about the glare on the screen, but I really like how it turned out. I think it's super cute. I like the colors, and I had a lot of fun doing this. Well, that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun working on this, and I would like to do more stuff like this in the future, maybe, perhaps. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Shout out to my patrons. Merriment Illustrations, Sister Donna 55, and my newest patron, oh my goodness, a Spooky Rose. Thanks so much for being my patrons. I really appreciate you all and everything that you do. Wow, oh my goodness. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your day, and maybe, just maybe, draw your own Spidersonas.